Hi guys, my name is HTrade and welcome to Road to Futures. I am a partner trader of Wesley Trades HQ. Alright, so currently we have 1,281 members, which is absolutely insane. We have our nice server tag there and everything. But to be honest, let me just quickly show you the results of yesterday's live trade that Wes bought during the live stream. That was absolutely insane. A very, very nice trade. And as you can see, a lot of other members also caught most of that trade. In any case, take a look at this beauty. Insane. Really, really cool trade with the trend. And yeah, a lot of people took profit there, me included. Take a look at this. Actually, I took profit with New York and London alike. London session alike. All right, so let's get started with the breakdowns. All right, and this, okay, before I break down this morning, let me just do yesterday, right? So the first trade that I took, this one. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the replay tool because today's trade was already a banger of a trade. Absolutely insane. Take a look here. Really, really cool trade. Absolutely insane. Let's take a look at yesterday. So what happened yesterday? So at the end of the day, like I said, you get two types of traders out there. You get traders that only trade using the session highs and session lows. As you can see, it is a valid strategy. So basically here, during Monday, London session low was taken. We had a big reaction. We made a new fair value gap formation, inverted and new FEG. This is called BPR. We reacted on it and boom. Take profit at London session high. Now, come New York, took out London high and we had a reaction from that. So it's a very valid strategy. But one thing you need to keep in mind is the higher time frame analysis. That's it. The higher time frame analysis. So yesterday, I did this. Right, so replay tool, here we go. So, okay, this is today's previous day high. So the previous day high for the actual previous day was around here. There we go. Or you could place it here as well. Or you could place it here at the top as well, if you like. There we go. But do you really think price is going to move 700, at least 500 pips to get there? No. All right. So previous day high was there at the top there. No problems. Any case, oh, well, this is the previous day. So here we go. So previous day high here. Previous day low was this one here. No problems. So let's do previous day low here. Where is it? There it is. Cool. So just keep in mind we are on the 15-minute time frame because this is our entry. Our entries will always be placed on the lower time frame, which is the 15-minute time frame. I do not like going down to 1 minute and 5 minute because it's less accurate with the entries. Unfortunately, it's faster with the entries, but it's little less it's less accurate. So during the Asian session, the first trade setup was actually this one, when this bullish fair value gap was inverted and when we took out the previous day's New York session high. Very valid sell setup. We took New York high. During Asian session, we made a 15-minute reversal with a new inverted fair value gap here. And you could have entered this trade either here. Take your stop loss there. And your take profit is 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2. There we go. But I wasn't awake at this time. Come on, this is during Asian session. Really? Any case, I'm just showing you the possible setups that you could have taken. So Yeah, we could have entered here. Took stop loss there. And bigger TP target around here. Right, and let's move forward. And then I woke up around this time. And then I saw, all right, cool, I'm too late for this move. But it was a very nice move in any case. And then I waited. I waited and I waited. So what did I wait for? At that point in time, the 1 hour time frame was bullish. I waited for the 1 hour time frame to close below this fair value gap. Turn it into an inverted fair value gap because that is a sign for me to look for a sell. So then I waited. Take a look now here on the right hand side. Here is a 1 hour time frame. There's the fair value gap, the bullish fair value gap. All right. I'll just keep an eye. All right. Now, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for 2 a.m. So how many candles? 2 more candles. Okay, so this is the 1:30 15-minute candle. This is the 1:45 candle. All right, cool. So 2 a.m. Cool. This means now 1 hour is currently bearish. And not only that, we already have an entry model here. And this is the inverted fair value gap. So we've already reached this profit target here as well, right? Cool. So what's next? We also have a 4-hour inverted fair value gap. Very cool. Where is it? Here it is. So we close below the 4-hour candle as well. So now we have an inverted. This was actually this 4-hour fair value gap has been inverted here. So it doesn't really have an effect with what price is doing right now. So let's just move that 4-hour away for the time being. Let's just focus on this. So this is a 15-minute fair value gap. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. But the first moment that this fair value gap was created, we could have already entered for a sell. Right here, we took the stop loss to the fair value gap candle high because it's a very big target. Or you wait for a reversal, which we already almost have here on the 50%, right? So basically I entered my trade here. To be honest with you guys, I entered my trade here, around here. And I got nearly to 50%. So that's why I entered off here, because the moment that this fair value gap was starting to be respected or tested, I went in for the trade and I aimed for 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.5 or something like that. And I got my take profit there. Beautiful trade, absolutely beautiful trade. And then it also took out the previous day's New York session low. Cool. So this is a very, very nice target to would have caught, right? So now I waited for the next opportunity. Actually, I just stopped looking for trades because I already got my take profit during London, that first move. Here is another setup that could have been caught. All right, the creation of this fair value gap. We also have a nice reversal already. As you can see, price reversed into almost 61.8%, left the fair value gap behind. You could have entered that trade right there. And what is your stop loss going to be? Because we've already taken out the previous day's New York session low. Right, here's New York session. There's the low of New York session. We took out this low. So why are we not looking for a buy right now? Because the 15-minute time frame is bearish and the 1-hour time frame is bearish. So you always want to trade with the higher time frame trend. In any case, let's move on. You could have entered that trade there. You could have aimed for 2 to 1 risk to reward. And boom, you would have gotten your TP. Beautiful trade. Absolutely insane. It even gave another nice bearish fair value gap to confirm the momentum that this price is moving at. Absolutely insane. And then I marked out this target here. This is a 4-hour BPR move. from a while back, at least in December. Why is this relevant? Because it's a very big move, insane big move, and it left a lot of 4-hour fair value gaps behind. Absolutely insane big move. There we go. Here it is. Went down, took out this low, went up, created new fair value gap, respected it, and boom, went up. And price haven't retested that area just yet. And until now, let me show you what price did afterwards. Boom. It had a clear reaction from it. It even created an inversion fair value gap. This is a confirmation that the 15-minute time frame is turning what? Turning bullish. After we reacted of this very big 4-hour indication, right? Or level. Very, very nice move. So you could have bought from here, but at this point in time, the 1-hour time frame was still bearish. So I was not interested in taking a buy here. But if buyers would have taken a buy here, this was actually a legit good place to take a buy from. You could have actually taken a buy from the moment that this fair value gap was created and price actually made a very small retracement. You could have entered here. Because we already, like I said, we already created the inverse fair value gap. So you could have taken this stop loss here or here, for instance, or even here, and aimed for 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2 risk reward. Could have done this. And this is an inversion. This is the 4-hour inverted fair value gaps. It's also a new, not inverted fair value gap. I think it was a, yeah. This should actually not be here at all at this point in time. Oh, I think it was relevant when this time came. All right, cool. So then just ignore that for now. So you could have taken your trade here and you could have aimed for the London high or take profit. And this is exactly what price did. Beginning of London high. And what I did was, remember, what time is this now? 8:30, 8:45. This is pre-New York. And then I thought to myself, listen, this inverted fair value gap and fair value gap confirm movement here. This is BPR. BPR, that's a inverted fair value gap and the new fair value gap that's in the same location. This is BPR, and also a very strong entry model that can be used. This is the one that we used here for price to turn around with. So, and then I thought to myself, listen, we are tapping this area right now. This area is still relevant. Boom. I went in for a trade here. I took my stop loss at this buy fair value gaps low around here. And I waited. Remember, this is pre-New York. Boom. New York open. Take profit it. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. Now, let's not forget about the 1-hour time frame. The reason why I took this trade in the beginning is because we started closing above this 1-hour bearish fair value gap during the London time frame. The moment that we closed above this, then this became a valid 1-hour confirmation that can be used for a buy. And this is why I decided, all right, cool, now is the time to actually take a new buy, because 1-hour time frame is currently bullish. Turned bullish. We had a reaction from that area here below. I took my entry and boom, we took take profit. So let me show you the trades that I did. So this was for the first London trade, like I explained earlier. That was my entry. That was my exit. Boom. Very nice trade. And I also showed the guys the continuous sell trade that could have been caught, I think around here. There we go, yeah. And then I told the guys, listen, I missed this buy, but 1-hour time frame at that point in time was still bearish. So that's why I didn't want to take that buy. Then I just showed the process of that buy. And then this was my entry. For New York trade, as I explained, we tap this area. There's my entry on my trading platform, and boom, took my profit. I didn't want to wait for Asian highs to be taken out. This was more than enough profit for me for that day, and I just took it. And that is what happened yesterday, guys. It was absolutely insane. And even after that, I took another trade. Why? Because we're still in the middle of New York session. And why? Also because the 15-minute time frame gave us a nice opening with a new fair value gap here. Boom, there it is. We tapped into that fair value gap. And as we tapped into that fair value gap, I took a buy trade here. Stop loss was at this candle low. And my take profit was around New York session. Boom. During this move up, I closed. Absolutely nuts. Like I said, as we tapped this fair value gap, I entered. And then I closed around here because I took enough. More than enough. So to be honest with you guys, yesterday was an absolutely amazing trading day for Nas100. Absolutely insane. And like I'm explaining with this new entry model that I'm using on the 15-minute time frame, it's much stronger and it's much proper for prop firm accounts because you can properly take your stop loss and TP to very nice levels. And yes, it takes longer to get to those levels, but you just follow the higher time frame and then you're okay. That's it. You just have to follow the strategy properly. That is all. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. The next video is going to be absolutely insane because I'm going to explain to you my strategy for 2026, how I want to achieve it, and with what means I want to achieve it. I'll explain everything to you. I'll show you my small trading account that I'm trading right now with all the profits that I've taken so far. There's a trade that I missed this morning so far, and then after that we had a smashing sell that took place. Absolutely nuts. I'll show you guys this one in the next video. In any case, hope you guys have a good one. Cheers.